Share briefly about yourself, like what's your name, your background, what you do currently.
Anton came from the Ukraine to study in Lithuania before the war started, the business degrees. In 2018, I started bachelor degree of workforce economy, but then I finished and started my master's, marketing and international commerce. So during studying my master's, the war started. I was staying in Ukraine, and right now I've done my master's. I'm working, living life in Lithuania.
If anyone would ask you what is peace for you, how you understand peace, what would be your answer?
In my personal opinion, peace is a state of things when you feel confident about what you're going to do tomorrow. Not only tomorrow, but in 1 year. When you can plan and be confident about future.
What do you think? What makes peace to stay around? Look for, let's say, what is disturbing the peace in general?
Depends on a lot of factors. One of them is psychological, I believe.
Yeah.
Because besides your calm inside, and you're not overthinking things, and you're not overwhelmed, it's easier to find peace in daily life. Saying different thing. But generally speaking, peace is first of all security, right? In terms of today's life and today's circumstances in the world, you'll be talking about peace from the perspective that there is no war.
Do you think there's conflict? How would you define the conflict?
I think conflict is intersection of people's interests. So if we imagine the conflict game, with everyone playing some game around that, and referring to game theory, there is the game's negative balance with zero balance and the positive balance. Balance is when both game participants are losing something.
Yeah.
With zero balance, only one participant is winning, while another participant is losing. So what political games, what world games are games with zero balance. When someone is losing something and someone is winning.
Okay.
And positive balance is when both sides are benefiting from relationships, from communication, direction, whatever, from the game. So when we talk about conflict, I believe they arise when the game of zero balance and negative balance is being played. It's happening in daily life. It's happening on a large scale and very small scale. Like whenever I'm going to public transport for a free seat, being seat, if I'm tired, let's say, and another person would do the same. It would be again just a zero balance, and because only one of us would get a seat. That's how I interpret conflict for myself.
In your opinion, how do wars start and how do wars end?
I believe war is starting from ambition of political issue. It feels not exactly regret, because I don't really know what the politicians feel by the end of the war. But according to all the movies, the books, documentary movie I watched, read, it mostly regret actually negotiations. So war starts with ambitions and ends with negotiations.
Did you acquire, I don't know, any education in life about peace or conflict resolution, conflict management?
Actually, yes. When I studied in Warsaw, University of Warsaw, I had a subject for international conflicts. It wasn't exactly about conflict resolution from psychological perspective, but we were studying transnational crimes in terms of drug trafficking and human trafficking. Yeah, so that can be, but we studied it from the perspective of research and analysis of why it's happening, how to prevent it, and why in current state of technological development of white states. I think human trafficking is still exists. So yeah. but it wasn't about how to manage conflict.
If you were in a position of political leaders or leader, what would you do to prevent wars, let's say in the region or in the union? If we take, for example, European Union, like what would you prevent? What measures would you take to prevent wars in the future? I know it's a hard
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, it's a very hard question because
Let's say conflict. What would you do to prevent the conflict?
to prevent a conflict, you need to understand what other side wants, right? So conflicts arises between 2 points of interest. So
At least.
yeah, okay. Every participant of this game, which we call conflict, he is hunting for their goals, for their interests. To prevent conflict, we need either satisfy their needs and give them what they want, or negotiate. They should respect you to negotiate with you and agree to decrease the expectations to how to prevent it. I think when both sides are very strong, yeah, it is a good point of preventing it actually, because then there would be a point of respect. But still, it might arrive because other side will try to fill you the conflict there. So basically, my point is that political games is so complex, and you do not see actually many things happening behind the scene. It's much harder than chess, playing chess. But then playing chess is like, I mean, it is hopeless. I mean, it depends on your opponent from your field, right? And how prepared are you to play the game. So how to prevent conflicts in war in the future? I really have no answer, no idea about it, but what I'm sure about is that if we include education level in society, and more people in our society become conscious, I mean, responsible and socially responsible, thinking not only about themselves, then we might avoid such situations like wars and conflict, and learn how to live using the resources and not hunting or seeking more resources that would exceed our needs that we don't need. As an example, we can lower the scale and look at daily life situation when there is a free food, one event, and some people might run and start grabbing them as much as they can, even though they will be not hungry, they just want to free. But at the same time, there are people who feel the diet who is just conscious enough and to feel comfortable understanding that okay, it's a good snack, it might be let's say an add-on to event to make the figure. So they just take as much as they need to satisfy their needing sugar.
Any final words for the youth who is watching this video to inspire them to, I don't know, to be more tolerant, more open-minded? What would be your advice?
Definitely explore something. There are different scientists in sociology, actually studying sociology. And we're not to study, if you have an opportunity to study sociology, that gives you a lot of answers how to behave in society, how to understand people's behavior. You become more self-aware in studying this subject.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would just be more curious about science. Take the for healthy connections, communications in society, and healthy cognition.
Okay.
Of studying psychology. Because even if we talk about relationship between like love and its success depends on how well prepared the partner, right? It would be hard, in my opinion, to build a healthy relationship with the partner if both of you never studied or looked into the topic and understood how things You need to understand what your partner feels,
Yeah.
what are your feelings, what you need for, and you're coming from what feelings, and people lie about emotions, and you need to try. So my suggestion would be to start analyzing and learning more about yourself from the perspective of your emotions.
You know thyself, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Super. Thank you very much.